Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I'm going to do a real quick reading for the Twin Flame Collective. Find out about where the Divine Masculine is and find out where the Divine Feminine is. And we'll see where we go from there, all right? Let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every single breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. And we ask that these messages are directed to be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty. Sometimes I kind of feel like a flight attendant whenever I say that prayer. I think I need to mix it up a little bit, don't you? I think we need to, yeah. It's good to pray though, right? I love it. I pray all the time. All right, I'm going to start us off with this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot, and we'll find out a little bit where the Divine Masculine's head is at this week, where they're kind of what's going on in their lives, and then we'll look at the Divine Feminine in just a minute, all right? So for our Divine Masculines this week, with all this great eclipse energy, we got the Emperor out. Good job, guys. Way to show up for yourselves. Good job. The Emperor is the card of Divine Masculine. Nicely done. It's also the card of Aries. But incidentally, this is someone who's taking charge of situation. They see where they need to go. They see all of a sudden things are becoming clear. This is someone who's had a major awakening, a major shift of consciousness. And it's actually starting to trickle down from their subconscious to their conscious to their three-dimensional lives. Good job. They're taking action in situations. They're getting themselves into the positions that they want to be in for the future. Smart people. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse though. This is, oh man, hold on just a second. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. But the Seven of Cups in the reverse can be someone who is overwhelmed with their own emotions. And this is possibly someone who has been overwhelmed by emotions in the past, and now they're finally starting to become clear on how they're feeling, what it is they want to do with themselves. Obviously, I'm going to clarify with another deck in a minute. I have the Star card. This is the card of Aquarius. Good job, you. But this is somebody who now understands what is meant for them. They understand that if it's meant for them, it can't be taken away from them. This is someone who understands that as long as they are living their lives in, in true authenticity, that they are doing the right things for themselves. This is someone who's starting to manifest for themselves, whether it's in love, whether it's in relationships, other relationships, or their career, their financial lives. This is someone who is starting to be able to bring things down from the fifth dimension to the third dimension. Very good job. This is someone, I feel like somebody who's moving out of this emotional space where they're not feeling like, where they have been possibly feeling like they couldn't process how they were feeling about circumstances. I feel like that's passing for them. I feel like they're kind of coming into their own. This is someone who's had a lot of major chakra upgrades in the last 6 months. Good job. And I have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is somebody who's learning how to communicate. Ooh, what? Communication is key, right? And we are learning now how to express how we're feeling, express what we're thinking, and have much more communicative relationships with the people around us. Good job, masculines. Nicely done. This looks good for you guys. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I have the Hanged Man that comes out here, and I have the Six of Swords. All right, so this masculine collective could be making some major choices. This Hanged Man is someone who waits until they know exactly what to do before they take action in a situation. This Emperor energy is someone who knows what it is they want to do. With the Star card combined with that, they know what their plan is, what their divine plan is. They may have been experiencing a lot of dream state, communication with a higher power, with their higher selves. This is someone who is just waiting until all of the cookies are baked, right? They're in the oven, they're almost done is kind of what it feels like. Ding ding, right? There goes the timer. And here is the Six of Swords, which is somebody who's ready to move forward. They're ready to move on to the next phase of their lives. This can be a physical move. This can be travel in some way, but this can also be just moving on to better things emotionally, mentally, something like that. I'm going to slide these guys right over here and let us carry on with this deck for the Divine Feminines, and then I'll come back and I'll clarify a little bit further. I have the Five of Cups in the reverse for our feminines. Oh boy, Five of Cups in the reverse can be somebody who's done trying to, I'm hearing barking up the wrong tree. This is somebody who thinks that they're having a lot of emotional clarity as well. That's interesting because we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse for our masculines. Now we have the Five of Cups in the reverse for our feminines. This is someone who is giving up on relationships that they understand are not good for them any longer. This is someone who feels like they can freely let go of people, places, situations and things that they know were not good for them long term anyway. Queen of Swords out. So we got the King of Swords, we got the Queen of Swords. Good job showing up for yourselves. I like how we have a true pair here. Again, this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This Queen of Swords energy is someone who says what they think. They say what's on their mind. They don't have a problem with anyone who dislikes that, or they don't have a problem sharing their opinions anymore. This may have been a major issue for this feminine collective. That throat chakra may have been a little clogged up for a while. It feels like we have a lot of freedom. It feels like now all of a sudden communication is opening up between the feminines and the masculines in this collective. There's a lot of intuitive abilities that come with this Queen of Swords. This is someone who knows when it's the right time to say something or when it's the right time to take action in a situation. Feminines and masculines are doing well with that. There we go. Alrighty. And now we have the Queen of Wands on top of that. We got two queens for this feminine collective. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. This is someone who's very well liked. This is someone very popular, someone who's very beautiful, very attractive to everyone around them right now. You will have a lot of divine feminines. If this is your reading, you will have a lot of people asking you for your attention, asking you to be a part of your life, part of your circle of friends. There are a lot of people who would like to date you if you're single, if you have a lot of creative prosperity around you. You may be starting new projects at work or in your life in some way. They're going to be quite successful. There are a lot of people looking at you. It's kind of an all eyes on you. There's a little bit of pressure here that's developed for this divine feminine collective to make sure that they're making good choices and make sure that they are crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's when it comes to planning for the future. It looks good, though. We have a lot of insight coming into them. I have the Two of Pentacles. Good. The Two of Pentacles is someone who's being asked to carry a pretty heavy load. That's what I was saying. You may have a lot of pressure on your shoulders. This feminine collective is working hard to keep everything in balance. You may have more than one job. You may be managing home and a career of some sort. You may just have an awful lot of projects that a lot of people are depending upon you to complete. You may have a lot on your shoulders, but there is an energy of feeling like you can do it. There's an energy of balance that's come back in for this feminine collective. I think it's very much related to this eclipse that we have coming up in the sign of Sagittarius on the 26th of this month. I have the Ten of Pentacles out for the feminines. Fantastic job. This can be a windfall of money, something that you have accumulated in good karma credit in some way, if that means anything to you. This can be a promotion. This can be a raise at work, something like that. This can be building a new home, purchasing a new home, or just moving into a state of financial stability that maybe you haven't been experiencing in the recent past. I have the Nine of Pentacles. Good job. Nine of Pentacles is someone who may be in business for themselves. This may be you starting your own business. This could be you moving into a creative endeavor of your own. The Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress for me. So we have the Emperor and almost the Empress here together. Very good job. But this Nine of Pentacles is someone who's in business for themselves. They can be very single. This is a single energy. Someone who does everything on their own. Again, this could be someone who has multiple personal businesses or something like that. This is someone who works very hard for everything that they have. Good job, feminines. It looks like, again, it feels like you have a lot of new projects coming your way. I'm getting this impression that you're just done not getting things done. There's an energy of procrastination no more. There is an energy of balance coming back in. Good job, you. Now, I'm going to grab another deck here and we're going to see what's going on for these two together. Yeah, and find out if we can get kind of a storyline here for this masculine and feminine collective. It might be your story, it might not be. In any case, the energies that are really surrounding our masculines right now are clarity coming in, possibly a physical move from something, and this ability to manifest for themselves in a way that they haven't been. There's still an energy of waiting to take action in a situation, as though they're a little bit emotionally unsure of what it is that they want to do, but it feels like the fog is lifting. The dryer lint has been pulled off of that third eye chakra. It feels like, good job, masculines. There's a lot of clarity coming in for them. And with this feminine collective, it feels like they're focused on work, they're focused on their financial lives, and they're focused on creating balance in their lives. They're not putting up with anybody's shit anymore. It feels like they're absolutely able to speak for themselves. And there's been a real clearing of that throat chakra as well as that third eye chakra for both the masculine and the feminines here. That throat chakra is really important for this feminine collective. All of a sudden, it feels like they're standing up for themselves and speaking up for what it is they want, demanding what is appropriate for them in their lives, whether it's in career life or in romantic relationships, family dynamics, whatever, financial relationships they have with people. And there's a real energy of balance coming back in. Let us see here. I'm going to use this. This is the Manga Tarot. I have the Three of Pentacles that comes out here. These are people that want to work on a team together. These are people who are kind of trying to decide, can we work on a team together? Can we come together to make this a better place, a better world, a better family dynamic, a better relationship in some way? In the past, these individuals have not been on the same page. They have not been able to even focus on one another. These people may not have even been in the same space with one another for some time. And I have the Devil card that crosses that. That's interference, I have to be honest, in my opinion. It feels like we have other people's input that have been placed on this relationship in some way. The Devil's the card of Capricorn. But more than that, it's an energy of someone inserting themselves between these two. What should be beautiful and what should be healthy, what should be the Lovers, right? Because the Lovers card and the Devil card are very similar, right? There's someone who has kind of been inserting themselves, watching this entire thing unfold, not wanting these individuals to work together. I know, that's kind of dark, right? I don't like it either. I have the Six of Cups in reverse. There's been an absolute fallout in this relationship. This Six of Cups is one of our soulmate cards in the deck. This is someone who would have experienced a past life love with someone. This is someone who, we could have had this going on for many, many, many lifetimes, right? That's the beauty of these twin flame relationships. They go on forever, right? There's no getting away from them, so just relax about it, right? But this Six of Cups in the reverse is someone who feels quite lost without another person, but they're still quite kept apart from them. There's this energy of, can we ever get it back together? Can we ever get it on the same page? These individuals haven't seen each other for a long time. They certainly haven't worked together for a long time. There's definitely been some kind of interference. Woo! We have the Ace of Wands. There was some kind of sexual attraction between these two, but there was this energy of instability with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Ace of Wands is probably the most sexually passionate card we have in the deck here, right? However, whenever it comes out in the reverse, there was some kind of an incident that just like doused this torch in water, made somebody run for the hills is kind of what I'm hearing. Could have been an energy of instability, but it really does feel like someone else has inserted themselves into this dynamic in some way. The King of Pentacles, whenever it comes out in the reverse, is somebody who's had to experience a financial fallout or a loss, a fall from grace in some way. This is someone who's kind of maybe has let things kind of run off the rails in some way. King of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, this is somebody who usually has it all together. They usually have everything that they want. Usually they make the best decisions for themselves. They're very stable. They're very proactive in their lives. But for some reason, something has caused this to all fall apart in some way. And it feels like possibly a third-party situation with that Devil card. The Devil can also indicate addictions, things that enslave us. They can be anything from over-drinking, overeating, overindulgence in drugs, or overworking, over-shopping. Who knows, right? Things that keep us apart from the ones that we love, things that separate us from our truest selves, as in addition to the higher selves of others. I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords, he's kind of he's known for being a pretty deceitful character. This is someone who told a lot of lies about someone else. It could have been this masculine, perhaps said something about this feminine, or vice versa. Perhaps the Seven of Swords in the reverse is somebody who wishes they hadn't made those choices in the things that they said to other people. But now we have truths that are kind of they're like being forced to bubble up to the surface. And I say they're being forced to bubble up to the surface because the truth always comes out, doesn't it? That's too many. Hold on real quick. I have the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants a new start. They've just seen something that they want. This is someone who has glimpsed someone, and now they understand. There's like an understanding. There's an awakening that's happened. This Page of Pentacles is someone who says, I need to start over. I see what I need to do here to make this better, to improve this dynamic, this relationship in some way. This is someone who's seeing things from a new perspective. I always say that the Page of Pentacles is like the freshman on the college campus. The whole world is your oyster, right? Look at all those buildings. You could pick anything, and each building is full of people who want to teach you, right? It's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to grow. Whenever we have the Page of Pentacles that comes out on its side, this is someone who wants to send a message of, hey, can we have a do-over? Can we have a start over in some way? And the Page of Pentacles knows a good thing when they see it. I'm hearing the words unicorn. Very good job. I have the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords is an energy of a breakup. It's an energy of an ending. It's each sword represents heartache, grief, and pain, right? Ouch, ouch, ouch. And whenever we have it in the reverse, this is someone who is healing from something that's already happened, healing from an ending that's already happened. I don't know if this happened between this masculine and this feminine, or if this happened between them and a third party in some way. And again, you decide which role you play in this, which side of the coin you're on, because they're part of the same coin, right? This is someone who feels like they've healed from a situation that caused them a lot of grief, and now they'd like to begin again in a healthier way. Now they see someone from a different perspective. I have the Three of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who says, I don't know what to do about this relationship. I'm not sure what will happen in this dynamic. This is someone who feels like, I feel like this is coming from the masculine perspective, saying, I don't know what this change is going to do. I don't know what this shift will do. I feel like I am kind of lost on my own over here. And I have the Ten of Wands, but I can't take it anymore, and I need some support, is what I'm hearing. Very good. Ten of Wands is somebody who says, I'm overwhelmed. I need some help with this situation. And it feels like I have the Justice card. That's the card of Libra. There's an energy of wanting things to be right and to be fair, to wanting to tell the truth because that's the right thing to do in a situation. There's an energy of wanting to present yourselves, whether you're masculine or feminine, in not necessarily a more positive light, but in a more honest way. Perhaps there was a lot of deception in this relationship. Perhaps there was a lack of communication within this relationship in some way in the past, and that could have been one of the biggest issues for this fallout. But there's definitely been a lot of untruths that were told about these individuals or an individual here. And this card of Libra, this Justice card, is someone who wants to weigh the scales more accurately. They want to express that they understand now, and there's some kind of clarity with the Ace of Swords that's presented in this card as well. Sorry. There's someone who wants to do right by someone else, and they say no more letting other people's thoughts interfere, no longer letting whatever this third party was with this devil over here interfere. I have the Chariot that comes out in the reverse. Whatever this was with this devil card, it kept this collective quite stuck. And it's kind of kept them in a holding pattern for some time, which is what happens, you know, with these divine relationships. They take a long time to move them into the right places, to get all those little cogs and wheels to line up accurately, you know, so that we can get off to the races. This Chariot in reverse, though, is the card of Cancer, and it's an energy of someone who feels like they can't move forward. And that's interesting because we have the Six of Swords here, which is a card of movement forward. We have the Three of Wands here, which should be an energy of manifestations coming towards you, but this stagnancy that comes in with this Chariot in the reverse has got everyone in a standstill. How do we move this forward? Holy smokes. We got the Queen of Wands, and I got the Knight of Wands. So there's someone here who is kind of overwhelmed by someone's attractiveness, by their beauty. We've got the Queen of Wands out here twice. And this Knight of Wands is somebody who wants to take action, and they're afraid. They're nervous about doing it because they're not sure what they can really give to this situation. They're not sure if they really have anything to offer other than this physical attraction, other than this desire, this want. It could be lust that they're concerned with. Is it just lust, or is this love? Is this true love? Is this something that's going to pass? With that Six of Cups in the reverse. But this Queen of Wands is an energy. It's somebody who is so taken by someone, how beautiful they are, how intelligent they are, how smart, how funny they are. Oh my gosh, maybe you tell the very best jokes. Who knows? But there's this energy of everyone. I'm hearing the word unicorn again. That's so funny. You guys are adorable, obviously, right? And I have the King of Wands now too. Holy frijoles. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, twice out there. We do once again have a true pair. We had the Queen and the King of Swords before. Now we got the King and the Queen of Wands out here now. There's definitely a realignment here, a rebalancing and a remagnetization of these two individuals to come towards one another. The thing about it is, when it comes to love of any kind, you're really going to attract whatever it is that you're putting out. And I know people say that all the time, but it's actually true. Your vibrational frequency attracts other vibrational frequencies that resonate with you at the same level. And now all of a sudden we're having a pickup in this dynamic here, where we have people seeing eye to eye, where we have people seeing themselves for who they truly are and seeing others for who they truly are. And because of that, because we've kind of stripped away a lot of these illusions that we had perhaps put on relationships in the past, on situations in the past, now we have this kind of eye-opening experience where we're seeing the truth of who people really, really are out there today. And it is causing a major shift in people's lives. It's causing a lot of breakups, a lot of endings, and it's causing a lot of new beginnings for people. And it has a lot to do with this global pandemic we've recently been through, as well as the major eclipses that we've experienced over the last couple of years as well. And with this new eclipse that we're having again on the 26th in the sign of Sagittarius, very good job. We got Saggy here. And because we're experiencing that shift where there's going to be a real drive, there's going to be a lot of heightened intuition. Just buckle your seatbelts, right? But there's really going to be a remagnetization of people and who they are aligning with every day, who they're allowing into their circle of friends, who they're allowing into their hearts, and who they're allowing into their lives. Good job, you. A lot of this has improved very positively, although there's still a lot of stagnancy here. I'm not sure how to get us out of that. What can we do to make that better? I'm just not sure what will happen here. Because there's a lot of attraction here, a lot of sexual attraction here. Again, there's someone who sees someone to be just incredibly beautiful, incredibly handsome, everything, all that in a bag of chips, right? However, oh, we got the Ace of Cups. Good job, you. So the Ace of Cups is all about remembering who you are. It's exactly what I was talking about when I was saying, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. It's about that frequency. What's great about this Tarot of Wonderland is in this Ace of Cups, there's not just one cup. There are two here. Whenever your cup is filled with the water of life or the waters of a higher power, you can easily extend a full cup to another person. The more full your cup is, the balance that comes in for that is someone else to bring their full cup, right? You want two full cups. Extended metaphor. Are we done with that? Yes. But really that's what you want. You want two whole, healthy, healed individuals coming towards one another. There is a recognition of self within another person. These two people, when they make eye contact, when they look into one another's eyes, there's a recognition of who they are as at the cellular level. But there is just kind of new insight as to who these two are. And we got the Tower card out. This guy has been so popular in every reading I have done this week. Oh my goodness. There's going to be a shock and awe moment here that happens with these two individuals. Now I got the Page of Wands out. We've got everybody in the Wands family out here, right? But this is a message that's going to be sent. It will be a flirtatious message that is sent. There is some kind of event or some kind of situation in which these two people are brought back together, like a magnetization. Somebody's going to reach out here with a message. I've got the King of Cups, very good, and then I got the Nine of Cups. Good job. The King of Cups is someone who knows how they feel about something, and they know who they love. They know where their heart belongs. They haven't been telling anyone for a long time. This Nine of Cups is an energy of celebration. This could be, again, something that happens out and about and at an event, or something that causes these two to come back together in a physical environment, and a message will be sent with that Page of Wands, which is a message of flirtation or curiosity. This little guy, he is so cute, so curious, right? I love it. Alrighty, guys, that was your reading for the week for our Twin Flame Collective. Do take note of that eclipse that we have on the 26th. I think it may be visible in Florida is what I heard. So if you live over on the eastern seaboard or on the coastline, maybe check and look and see what's going on. I thought it was like at 7 a.m. or something that it was happening. So early in the morning, you know. So take note of how that affects you and how you may be feeling. Some of you may be already feeling the effects of it, and you may for several days after. Let's just find out what this does and how it shifts our dynamics. All right. Curiosity. See you guys next week.